Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Duke Blue Devils. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Burnstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Duke Blue Devils offense trots out there to open this game. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. They trust the left side of the offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a
deep shot to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Ragin' Cajuns offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. On the run here. Let's it go. The sure hands. It's Robertson. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. The Ragin' Cajuns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a gap. It's Smith. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a 1st down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
The Raging Cajuns will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Bringing pressure. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. 15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Raging Cajuns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Becoming a long march. Play number 10 of the drive coming up. QB decides to keep it here. Tackle, but 1st down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot.
Touchdown, Raging Cajuns, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. Well, actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense taking a shot deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. The Blue Devils will line up to boot it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and boot it away. Special teams in this playoff game. We go back and forth, but that special teams touchdown could be the defining moment of this playoff game.
Man, that returner struck like lightning. That was a spectacular play, and you need to pull off a play where you're going to need it at some point.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Using his legs, it's Jones. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44. The Blue Devils pick up enough for a 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. Pulls it in. It's Jones. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. That completion sets up a second down play. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And the Blue Devils are in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And it's Louisiana on top, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. The Blue Devils will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or do they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense lines up at the 15 now with some breathing room. That should open up the playbook. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes the decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Makes the grab. It's Robertson. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking downfield. It's McMillan. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Duke. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Raging Cajuns with 1st and 10 here.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there.
And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. Too much speed for the defense. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Blue Devils. So we're all tied up after that one for the potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And they have to try the extra point. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Trying to find room. It's Smith. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass. It's McMillan. The sure hands. It's Robertson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call.
Illegal blocking offense.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. 1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. The Raging Cajuns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Humphrey. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Raging Cajuns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll give it to the running back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Smith. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. The offense really clicking here. Scanning the field. It's McMillan. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And the pass is incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
And the Blue Devils churn out another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. Graham down the middle. It's Taylor. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Blue Devils line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And he drops back in the gun. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Here's a 1st and 10 play. That's caught.
It's Moore. Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And the Blue Devils looking to cash in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's McMillan. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the 1st half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Louisiana, 35-21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the 2nd half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Incompletion makes it second down. Grab down the middle. It's Jensen. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Fresh set of downs to the offense. First down. Quarterback still with the football. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Gonna run it. It's Smith. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle.
Touchdown, Louisiana. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. The fumble the last time out symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43. So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. The Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. This offense is still clicking. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
That makes the score Louisiana 42, Duke.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Throwing for his running back. Checks this down to the running back. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. The Raging Cajuns keep the football on the move. It's a quarterback keeper. Look out, room to run here. Falls on himself to avoid disaster. Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Humphrey. The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? With the catch, it's Sampson. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. Send the back in motion. To the air, it's McMillan. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The Raging Cajuns are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. Still no answer for this offense.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Louisiana, 49-28.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick grab. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Over the middle. It's Moore. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. And the Blue Devils will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line, it's Jones. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Got the first down and still motoring. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And it's Louisiana on top, with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And he's got it again. Fights through a tackle. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They'll run it here.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Still no answer for the passing game. There's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. action here on first down. Ball carrier tackled there. The offense starts with a short field. QB decides to keep it here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Hunt over the middle. It's Sampson. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. The Raging Cajuns are in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's McMillan. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Timeout, Louisiana.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Jones.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. The Blue Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And looking to throw now on first down. He fires downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to it. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. He's looking deep again. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter, a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Getting set. Here's second down. Grinding away with the running game. He's past the marker and still going. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. First and 10 half of the offense. Trying to find some room. It's Humphrey. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Here comes a handoff. Breaks free. Who's in the clear? Past the 10. Touchdown, Louisiana. They are pouring it on now.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Point after, up and good.
59-35.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Fights through the tackler. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. And the Blue Devils begin a new series here, first and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the quarterback dropping back. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Duke. This air attack is still unstoppable. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's got it with a two-point conversion. It's a two-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, the coaches kind of expected it in this kind of game. An offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance.